Alright guys, so welcome back, Survivor Gaming here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make thumbnails for free, and it's easy. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to do that. First thing you're going to have to do, now we're going to be using Paintnet, and I'm sure a lot of you have probably heard of it before. So go to your browser, and then I'm already here, but just hit new tab, and then start typing in getpaint.net, and it's already there for me. Hit enter. It'll then take you to their website, and then right over here up at the top you hit download. It'll take you to here, and then you will click on the .pdn right here. It'll take you here, and then right up top you hit free download now. It'll download it in the bottom left, and then you can show in folder. Let me drag it over here. Okay, and then pretty much I already have it right here, but I'm pretty sure you just all you have to do is you pretty much just extract this into wherever you can extract it right here. Just hit extract. I'm going to use WinRAR, and then here you go. You have the install. You double click that. It'll set up the install for you, but I already have it installed, so I'm not going to do that. But here we go. So open up Paint.net. Okay, and then once you are in Paint.net, you want to click up here in the top left, new, and then change this to 1280. Oops. All right, 1280, and then hit tab and go to the next one and make it 720, and then hit OK. So now that is the size of YouTube thumbnails. So now you want to open up your browser again. Okay, so once you're in your browser, just go to a new tab, and then I'm going to search. I'm going to make this a Minecraft one, so I'm going to say Minecraft shaders. And so once I get to shaders, just go to images, and then you can look for all kinds of images in here. So let's use this one right here. This is a pretty cool one. Now you can see the resolutions right here. You want to make sure it's close to 1280 by 720. You don't really want it to be below that, but it's not really loading in right now. So okay, so I found a picture scrolling through the Minecraft shaders, and I'm just going to right click on the picture, hit copy image. You can download it, save image as a file if you want to use it in a different future thumbnail, but pretty much just copy the image, right click copy, and then come into Paint.net, hold down control, and then click V, and then it'll ask this. Hopefully it asks you this. If it doesn't ask you this, then that means it's a smaller resolution than you want it to be. So hit keep canvas size, and then hold control, and then scroll out, and then hold down left shift, and then click and drag it so it's a little bit smaller, and then you can see it's kind of lined up here. So then you can hold control and zoom back in, and then if you want you can use the arrow keys to move it up or down. I'm gonna put it around like there. So there you go. Then you can hit deselect up in the top left there. So now if you want to, you can go to effects, blurs, and then unfocus. And then I'm going to make it go to maybe 5, or I'm going to do 6, or no, 5. I'm going to go with 5, then hit OK. So now it kind of blurs the image. That way the text will stand out. And then go down here to add new layer, and then you want to go over to text, click in here, make it, let's go about 96 maybe, and then go to the font in here, and let's look around. Let's see. Let's find a good font. We could use maybe, oh, okay, this looks good right here, the Good Choice. We're going to use the Good Choice font. So then you can just type in, let's say, Sky Wars or something like that. Ranked Sky Wars. Let's do Ranked Sky Wars. So, Ranked Sky Wars. And then you can come in here and kind of make it so it's centered like that. And then what you can do is, while it's still like this, you can find a color you want to make it. So I'm going to make it like, not green. Let's go, what does white look like? Click white. Let's see, maybe blue. We're going to go with red. So we're going to make it red letters like that. So as you can see, we got the font here. Now, just do this. Do effects, object, align, center both. It'll center in the center. And then we're going to go to effects, object, drop shadow. Now this drop shadow here is going to be a plugin that you will have to download and install for Paint.net, but it's really easy to install. I'll have the link in the description. You can download it. So you pretty much just come to drop shadow. Let's make it black, and then you got the widening radius and then the blur radius. So how much blurred? Now I don't really like blurring too much, so I'm gonna make the widening. Like 8 maybe. I'm going to do 8, and then the blur radius, you can either turn it all the way down, or you can turn it up to 5, you can turn it all the way up, you can do whatever you want. You can kind of play around with this, but I'm going to turn off the blur radius, then just hit OK. You can change the color of this, anything you want. And then you want to go over here to the move tool in the top left, click on this picture here, and then you can, in the bottom, like on the sides and stuff, you can rotate it. So you can like rotate the text however you want. I'm going to rotate it like this maybe. And then you can kind of drag it around, so I could put it like up here. Actually, I'm going to put it up here in the top right so it stands out in the sky there. And then what we're going to do is we're also going to then deselect, add a new layer, and now I have a in my folders I have a if I go in here, I have little things I use in thumbnails and videos. So I have one in here called Hypixel right here. You can copy that. You can just search up these images online. So now I'm going to click out, and this one has a transparent background, so I don't really have to do much, but pretty much it's right here. I can just kind of, you know, put it like that. So you have Hypixel ranked Skywars. Then you can hit Effects, Object, Drop Shadow, and I'm going to put a little white drop shadow on here, just a little one. A little bit of blur radius, and there we go. So we got a little bit of a drop shadow on the Hypixel there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add a new layer again, and this time I'm going to go into my folder, and I'm going to look for a picture here with, let's see, maybe let's do the sunglasses emoji. So we're going to hit copy, and then go into here, Control V, and then I'm going to drag it over here. Now this is where some of you might need a little bit of help. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. So once you come here, just deselect it, then go to the magic wand tool, zoom in, click on the white, hold control and then click on the white, and then hit the cut button. That'll take that away. But as you can see, there's still like little lines here. Now, I had this problem a long time ago when I first started using Paint.net, but I finally figured it out. So pretty much just click again and then cut, and it takes it right away. So now I got that. I'm going to go back to the move tool, then hit Effects, Object, Drop Shadow, and just put like a little white border on there, make it stand out just a little. You can do whatever color, like I said, you can make it, yeah, whatever color you want it. So I'm gonna do that, and then once you do that, you can also, if you want to, you can add a new thing, and I'm going to go back into my folder. I'm gonna look for sword, the diamond sword right here. We're gonna pick the diamond sword, copy it, make a new layer like I already did, hit Control V, keep canvas size, and as you can see, it's giant, so we have to scale it down. But remember, hold Shift and drag to make it so it stays that size. If I do not hold Shift, I can like do this and everything, but I want to keep it like it is right there. So we're gonna do that. Let's do this maybe, and then we're gonna actually expand it quite a bit, because I'm going to show you guys a little thing that I like to do on here with Paint.net. So what we're gonna do is do it like this maybe. It's kind of awkward the way I'm doing it, but just watch. Okay, so then deselect, go over to the magic wand tool, and then left click on control left click on the white, cut it, and then as you can see, you still got those little lines again, so just do it again, and there you go. Now those lines are gone. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do Effects, Object, Drop Shadow, and I'll just give it a little bit of a white drop shadow like it is. And then what you want to do is go to Layers and then Rotate/Zoom, and this is what we're pretty much going to do. So if I do this, as you can see, it like puts it almost like I'm turning it around a little. So I'm going to do it a little bit like this maybe, or let's see, I can do it. You can do a ton of different stuff with this, kind of mess around with it. I'm just going to make it go in like that just a little bit, and then you can also move the center over. Oh wait, no, okay, that's just to move it around. You can do a ton of stuff on here. There's all kinds of stuff you can do. Actually, I'm gonna leave it like that. That's pretty cool. And so yeah, it's kind of hard to see what it does, but you can do that with like text and stuff, make it kind of cool. So now it looks like kind of short and stubby almost, and kind of awkward. But one thing we got to do first is hit Save As, and then you want to save it as either a PNG or a JPEG. I like doing JPEG just because it's a little bit of a smaller file, so it's but most people do PNG, so you can just do PNG. I'll do PNG for this one, but actually I'll do JPEG. But so I have a folder I keep all my thumbnails in, and then you can name this. I'll call it ranked Skywars on Hypixel. Save it, okay, flatten, and there you go. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video. I hope that guys helped you guys out a little. If you guys did enjoy, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. It helps, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.